Alright, teleport. So this is one of the worst Sigma stages in the entire series. So this is like Flashman, where there's instant death lasers. This one's not too bad.
Can you pause time with that thing?
You can pause time, but you don't have a whole lot of... You don't have enough time to get past everything. So I do have to get past at least a little bit of it.
Now it says danger. Are you actually in danger?
For Zero, if you remember, when he gets the Zero virus fully completed, it gives him invincibility and a full heal. So it's not a danger for... Even for X, it's only like a minor damage decline for a few seconds. It really is not a huge deal. Alright, so here I want to jump to the left. Okay, I died.
Wow.
So there is a checkpoint right here,
but not too far to the left.
Alright. I gotta stop checking.
This goes very fast.
They go so fast.
And if you don't know what you're doing, it's trial and error, obviously.
Yeah, it's so fast that it's trial and error. Cool. Alright, so here I'm going to use the time stop. So I want to jump to the right, to the left, to the right, and to the middle. I think we're good. Oh, thank God. Alright, so not out of this yet, but this part's not too bad. Alright, cool.
Did it?
Alright, and now for one of the worst Sigma bosses in the entire series. So, remember Mega Man 1?
Oh no, this is the black one!
Yeah.
Oh no!
So if you didn't have this exploit where you can just jump up here and not get hit, this would be an unwinnable fight. I just do not have the reflexes. They go so fast, and with Zero, I have to be so... Okay, I'm gonna pause. I have to be so careful with Zero, because when you get hit by his projectiles or the blocks of his body, it does take a lot. I can take about 5 hits. But if I make contact with his main body, it literally takes 60% of my health, even at my current health. So I have to be so careful. I do have 2 E-tanks, which I was really worried about having to load my safety save, because my E-tanks would have been not filled. So I think I would have been like, we're gonna be back, I'll fill these later.
Yeah.
But now this part is RNG where the eye shows up. I want the eye to show on the foot. I can do so much damage. If the eye shows up in the middle of the body, I'm probably not even gonna bother to attack it. Okay, that one's not too bad. Didn't get hit? Alright, that's good. 3 is pretty much the max that you can actually hit him.
Alright, so let's pretend we're actually... Oh my god, jump. Can you duck in this game?
Yes.
Jump, duck, duck, duck. I would have got hit like 3 times.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Foot!
Alright, nah, I'm not gonna bother attacking him. That's the worst spot. Better to take the safe than die. Taking a 60% HP attack is just so demoralizing. It's like, holy crap.
Foot.
So basically, specifically my route, what I did for picking up heart tanks and the heart tanks that I got from the Maverick boss's parts rewards was specifically so I can take 5 attacks from this guy. This is how much I hate this boss and how scary it is.
Foot. Can it actually go on the foot?
Yes. Why would I make that up?
No, I guess what I said that wrong. What are the chances of it being on the foot?
There's like 5 placements, so 20% chance?
Okay.
I don't know. Probably wrong.
Well, I didn't know if it's like something you would expect to see every fight, you know? Watch it give you it at the very end when you don't even need it.
Yeah, at this point, since he has less than half health, he might do a different attack. I hope he does it, just so we can watch it. Alright, he's doing it. Watch this. Imagine doing this.
Oh, and it goes back, yep.
It goes back and forth. Look at this. Look at this disaster. and then it still completes it on the other side, so it's not even over.
The only thing I could say is at least the level's short. Yes, the level's very hard.
Alright, so at this point he can form into a wily thing. Alright, he's actually doing it. So this is actually not too bad. This is actually easier than...
Oh, that's way better.
Now, if you do touch that body, it does take 6... I probably would have died. I probably should have used V-Tank for safety.
Man.
And then those spikes are an instant death, regardless of what your HP is. So it's still scary. That boss sucks. And then the second Sigma stage... The Sigma stages in this game are brutal. This stage sucks too. But after we're done with this stage, it is sort of clear sailing. The final boss is actually really hard. But I can at least rest easy for the third Sigma stage and most of the fourth one.
Would you trust Capcom if they did a Mega Man X9, kind of like in the vein of how they did 9 and 10, or even how they did 11?
If they did it in the SNES style, I would say in general, yeah. I think Mega Man 11 was pretty good.
I did too. That game was hard.
Yeah, it was hard.
I have trouble with it when I play with Ferris, and Ferris plays on, like, beginner baby mode, which literally everything takes, like, 1 damage, and also you can't...
No!
Speaking of falling through pits, you can't fall in pits because Beat always saves you and stuff, and it's still kind of hard.
Alright. I hope that, alright, cool. So this is unusual. I usually don't take this path, or this placement of the platforms, but I think we're good now. That was scary.
Hey, it's those things from Mega Man X. Good old leg things. Ooh, lads.
Don't die.
Did you see those frames? I'm miring them frames.
I did that part so badly.
It was all about the speed, though.
Alright, so worst part right here. Alright. Okay, cool. That guy can screw you over. Alright, so we're done. So X1 boss returning, and it's the worst one of the entire game.
May I just say, yeet. Wait, Spider?
No, I would take Spider any day over this thing.
The eye thing?
Yeah, it's Rangda Dangda, Rangda Bangda, I forget its name exactly.
It's so funny how that has an actual name.
So, what I want to see is the green eye. I want to kill it before the,
Spikes.
The spikes appear. Alright, so this is scary.
Wow, I feel like this is so skitty.
Oh yeah. Now the good thing is that if I get hit, I do have the invincibility.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. What I was gonna say is
I can't believe I did that first try.
What I was
With
gonna
that
say,
RNG,
yeah, that was bad.
there is a chance that you get all 3 eyes, destroy all 3 eyes, and then the spikes appear. But that was horrible RNG. That was so. This game's so stressful.
And that one gives you little room to move in. It's way skinnier than the X1 boss. It's just rude. Because when you were like, oh, it's the eye boss, I was like, this stage is too small for the, you know, now that I think about it, your sprites in general in the X4 through X6 are bigger than X1.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference. But I'd say that
it's not Mega Man 7 or anything, but it's like definitely bigger. And it doesn't usually matter, but in a boss like that, yes, it does matter. Remember how in X1 you literally start without the dash? Like, that's how bare bones they start it.
Yeah, I heard that from a game design standpoint, they wanted to do it so they could introduce classic players to the X series more naturally, and that's why the dash is mandatory. So here we go. Here's why I'm not so worried about the end of the game. So you know how we got Black Zero and X6 as a cheat? In this game, they just give it to you.
Yeet.
Thank God.
You know, that makes sense. Like, could you imagine? I mean, obviously we've done it a million times. We played the game. But can you imagine doing any level in X without... Like, if you didn't start with Chill Penguin and you didn't have the dash...
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm sure it's possible.
They do design it so you can do it by the X. It's pretty rough. You pretty much have to do Chill Penguin first. Alright, so I won't skip this dialogue for Alex.
X, Lifesaver, why are you here? Look, just as we expected. The virus is everywhere, and yet, he is not infected at all. He must have already become a maverick! No, don't, Lifesaver! You are jumping to conclusions. Still, I agree with you that Zero might be a danger. What are you talking about, X? You don't mean it, do you? I do, Zero. I came here because I'm really worried about you. I'll fight for you, Zero. You are tired, aren't you? Go back to the base and get a complete physical check. Wait, what if you are the one who has become a maverick? You go back to the base. I can handle this mission. It's stupid to endanger both of us. And then John was a zombie. Zero, I can't allow you to handle this mission anymore. Don't make me force you to go back. So you're serious then? I can't believe this. I had hoped it would never come to this. Then we wouldn't have to fight over such a trivial matter. But so be it. Teleport's behind you.
Yeah, so they've been playing up this fight since literally X1 or X2. So X has his ultimate armor. And let me tell you, if we didn't have Black Zero right now, this fight would be...
You'd be dead, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that take like half damage?
Yeah.
And then Mega Man X went really fast to the place he had to go to. Parker and I watched that the other day. Half-Life, Full-Life Consequences, and we were like, it's still a spicy meme. I thought I won. I never expected you to attack with Soul Body. Impressive. X. Cough. Uh-oh. Like, I consider anything after X4 to be, ugh. X. Squall. Ha ha. You done very well, X. I won't back your AJ.
Is that how Sigma talks?
Just imagine it was Dr. Light. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. Well, what? You pitiful fool.
Nani?
No, I won't allow you to. You're as persistent as ever, Sigma. Blast! I have completed you. I will retreat for now. Somehow I know you two will come again. I'll be waiting for you. Wait! Sigma! I will defeat you without fail! Yeah, so like I was saying, I just assume that all stories past X4 are just fanfiction. Like,
I think X5 is a decent conclusion canonically. X6 through 8 are just all fan service or fan fiction.
well, I guess just because they can't write too much dialogue, so like the way they talk in dialogue, I'm just like, oh god, it's just like fan fiction, like X. But then again, in certain things, I like obvious fan service, so whatever.
I'm fine with them trying to incorporate a more overarching story, because, I mean, Mega Man games are just so baseline. Even what they did in 11 was like, Wily was a good doctor at one point, and he tried to do this thing, but it was almost Dr. Light's fault why he became evil.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the thing. Like, Resident Evil 3 Remake, when they did the fan service of halfway through the game doing the cool. You want stars, I'll show you stars line, and just made it a throwaway line halfway through the game, I was like, that is not the kind of fan service I like. But literally all of Dragon Ball Super is complete fan service where you're like, spoilers, 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 spoilers for Dragon Ball Super. What if Goku and Frieza are kind of together? It's like very like something a 12-year-old would write. Like, and Goku and Frieza had to be together for some reason and fight together. And they did it, kind of.
So these refights, if you see, they have basically max HP, max level. So without Black Zero as well, this would be really, really hard. But with Black Zero, it's not too bad.
It's like they knew. They were just like, alright,
yeah,
you know. Yeah, that does.
And I'll show you the worst ones.
No, I'm the squid boss. Blah, dies. I was level 96.
I'm trying to think. Some Mavericks, I don't even think I know what Zero's weakness is. I'm pretty sure in this game they all have weaknesses from Zero and like X4. But some of them I just don't know what they are.
Warning. Hey, I'm...
Oh, this one is a move I haven't even used yet because it's worthless. It's the upwards uppercut. Look at this. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. It doesn't even take that much damage.
I'm Lightning Bug. They call me June Bug. Dude, you know what I was just reminded of? There's like a new season of Rick and Morty going on like right now, bros.
Apparently everyone hates it.
Rick and Morty, everyone hates, like, Rick and Morty fans hate everything except for season 1.
I thought everyone loved season 3.
Really? All I ever saw was complaining about it.
I mean,
it was Ma Pickle Rick and then everything else they were like, ugh. That's what I saw. And, like, people don't even like Pickle Rick episode, they just like Pickle Rick. I think. I don't know. I don't care what Rick and Morty fan. I'm sorry. If you're a Rick and Morty fan and you consider yourself intellectual because of it, and you're watching this for some reason, I don't care. So enjoy. I know I just alienated all of our subscribers.
Alright, here's even worse one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God dang.
Like 6 or 7 seconds, and it's like just not worth it.
I like the part where that guy just doesn't attack.
Yeah, he's one of the easiest Mavericks in the game. He just does not do a whole lot. He has like a move where he'll like grab you and like suck you like a vampire, but it takes so little damage anyway, even as Zero, that it's like, okay.
No! How can my plan of not doing anything backfire? Heh, nothing personal, kid. Doesn't even pick up the extra life.
I'm pretty sure both my sub-tanks are full.
What if it's 99% full and you need that one little bit of health for the end?
It's possible. There is a chance that I might get screwed on the Sigma fight, but I can off-screen getting my sub-tanks full again, which I really don't want to do because I want Spencer to actually play Killer 7 today.
And it's another good part, lads! They're all good parts. Hey, we're doing all Capcom games again.
Okay, that's his weakness, so...
Wow.
Holy crap, that's just as bad as Izzy. Dark Izzy,
Yo, we've just been the Capcom channel for the past, like, 3 months.
Capcom, dude, Capcom, one of my favorite gaming companies. Just too bad that mid-2000s, just like a lot of Japanese studios, just... They just faltered. Square Enix was terrible. Capcom was terrible.
A lot of them have come back, though, like in the series.
Nintendo was doing Wii stuff.
I actually think since Resident Evil 6 that all the games in the Resident Evil series have been at least serviceably good.
Yeah.
Like, I like Revelations. I really like Revelations 2. I like a lot of things about Resident Evil 7. I just don't like 3. The original 3.
even Remake 3, I would rather play Remake 3 over 5. Unless I was playing with someone.
Yeah, that's the thing. I had a super good time playing with Parker, but that was specifically playing with someone who's fun to play games with, you know? I mean, I had fun playing Resident Evil 6 with him, but the only reason was because the whole time we were like, what? What is this? You know? If I was playing that by myself, I'd be like, what in the Sam hell am I doing?
Oh my god.
Pixels.
Yeah, so if you let him do anything, that's what happens. I want to go back and look at that, see how close I was to dying.
It was pixels.
It was probably pixels. And of course, they're instant kill spikes.
Even Mega Man's most recent games, like I guess which would be considered 9, 10, and 11.
Oh, so this fight...
We're all pretty good.
This fight, since the upgraded aerial attack is Grizzly Slashes, my aerial attack is immune to this guy now. So now it's just more annoying.
Actually, like, literally immune?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I don't know what his weakness is. It's not E-Blade, because I used that. It's not S-Flasher. I don't think it's Quake Blazer, because that's Axel's weakness. It's not W Shredder, because that's the dinosaurs. Not this, because that's Dark Dizzy's. This is the Skyvers. I guess it's Twin Dream? Let's see. Okay, it is. Holy crap, it takes so long. It's not even worth it.
It's pretty lame that you can't literally attack him in the air.
Yeah, check this out.
Pretty lame. Like, I understand it not taking a lot because it's his move, but, like, literally not to be able to attack him is kind of lame.
Yeah, it's not like you can, like, switch it off. And my muscle memory is that since the aerial attack in the X4 and X5 and X6 are so good, that I just want to do it.
Hoo-ha-hoo! See ya, Grizzly. See ya, Grizzly, Slash. Dude, the greatest guitarist to ever live, Slash. Remember that one song? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Remember that song?
I remember how he's the worst person alive.
Remember that other song? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
Remember that remember that other song? Remember Chinese Democracy, the best song on Rock Band 2?
Yep.
I don't know why, but...
It's actually on Rock Band 1? Shackler's Revenge? I think it's Rock Band 1.
I think it's 2. Question of the part is on 1 or 2?
It's 1, I know it.
I don't have my phone on me or else I could look it up. So, the other... Like, every once in a while, like, I want to say every couple of months, even if we're not playing Guitar Hero, I'm reminded of the song that it exists, Go That Far by Bret Michaels on Guitar Hero 3, and I can't help but laugh. It's like, I cannot get over how funny it is that that song Go That Far by Bret Michaels exists.
Yeah.
If you wanna go that far, and it's like...
Which one's this? Oh, this is the Skyver, I think.
He literally says in that song, like, Sunset Boulevard or Santa Monica Boulevard, which is like...
Hollywood Hills.
Which is the exact thing that Before It's Midnight and Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s, like, that Before It's Midnight song makes fun of, right? And they literally, like, he's literally like, I'm cool. Sunset Boulevard.
So I actually cannot do that dash cancel move anymore, because when you defeat the Skyver, your dash attack turns into that afterimage thing that I use occasionally, so that's why I'm not using it.
Huh.
It's that. So yeah, if you're familiar with Storm Eagle at all, the Skyver is literally almost a carbon copy of him.
I mean, he did that exact move.
Yeah. Like, this game is, like, sort of homage, but it almost seems like just recycling stuff. Like, recycling the Yellow Devil, recycling Rang the Dangda.
Because it's midnight.
There's literally no original Sigma bosses, because, I mean, you fight X, which is cool, but...
Speaking of GH and Rock Band, what's the newest Rock Band DLC they have out in the year 2020?
I haven't played for a while. They actually put out some BT Bam songs.
Ooh.
There were songs that are already on the Rock Band network, but oh, so this part.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get back to. I was thinking about the other day. We're probably gonna get back to playing Guitar Hero and Rock Band stuff again when it gets like cold again, and I don't have to be outside all the time with the kids. Rip.
I miscounted.
It's amazing. I just can't believe they haven't put Colors in its entirety by BT Bam on there yet. Why, bruz?
Yeah, they even like,
at least 10 people will buy it.
First of all, prequel to sequel, having it on Rock Band 4 is the rarest song in the world. You have to have the most specific history.
Wait, now go over it again. So that was it was one of the 10 songs you got.
Yeah, so you had to buy Rock Band 2 new and have that code on the manual, and then they gave you 20 songs, and then the imported to Rock Band 3 was a very specific thing.
And you had to pay for it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And how do you port to Rock Band 4 then?
Rock Band 4 was they released them in sets in arbitrary times, where it's like, oh, the count that you have, it looks like you have that on your PSN account, so you can just re-download it for free. But like the timing is just so random. And I remember logging into Rock Band 4 one day, and it's like well after Rock Band 4 was out for a while. I think it was after like Rivals was out for a year or two. And like I noticed it was like Rock Band 4 20-pack. I was like, what?
Got it down. Because there's another really good song on that one called, I think it's called I Want to Be Your Man.
Yes.
That song's pretty good on that 20-pack.
There's a good Seamus song on there.
Oh, yeah. How did you get that 20-pack? That was, you bought Rock Band 2 new, right?
Yeah.
Was that just it? That's all you had to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I know you're fighting the final boss.
There's only 2 forms for Sigma, but this one is terrible, and I can get screwed in terms of RNG.
Let's go!
So he's a big head that goes in and out of transparency of when you can actually hit him. And he has 2 big arms on the left and right. So kind of similar to X1, actually.
I'm epic big face guy.
But he has so much HP. Alright, just keep doing that. When the hands disappear, he'll start doing this, like, purple block attack. That is the worst.
This?
Alright, not yet. I think I can take one good. So, doing pretty good so far. Relatively. No. Just have to check this out.
Is this what you want to be seeing?
Yeah. You'll notice. It's a huge purple block attack. Alright, he's not doing that. That's awesome. I honestly don't know how to get away from that attack.
And time.
Nice.
Wow!
Yeah, you do this.
Darn! Darn! But I'll never die alone! I'll take you down with me! You've lost. What can you do now? X seems to be somewhere close. The 3 of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you. No! Leave X out of this! Time to go! Say goodbye, Zero. By the way, you can reach me at store@completeinbox.com if you want me to dub your anime. I will gladly do it.
Honestly, better than most anime dubs. Anime dubs made nowadays are the cheapest, worst garbage in the world.
Like, worse than... like
other than, like, Dragon Ball Super, which is a very specific cast.
Yeah, like House of the Dead tier. Like, literally that bad.
Oh, House of the Dead is, like, campy and funny in its own way.
Yeah. Zero! No, don't die! What in the hell is that? Sigma's just like a...
Rip.
Sigma's just like a husk of things. How persistent. Remind me again, how do they bring Zero back in 6?
So if you notice that he is basically a torso with a big hole in his chest, he has one arm, and X6, he just says that he hit himself to repair himself, and that's the only explanation.
Yeah.
They like try to make it vague that maybe Dr. Light helped him somehow, because Dr. Light is just as omnipotent as Sigma.
Light's been dead for like 100 years. Ugh. I said an X6, but like him leaving those capsules by the time X6 rolls around is like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like Saw. It's the exact same premise. I died 4 movies ago, but I knew what was gonna happen. Like, dude, come on. Oh, spoilers for Saw.
Oh, was that Iris? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Iris!
Everything goodbye, X. See you later, space cowboy. It had to load that. Loading. Here's the credits. We just had to load them, bud. Remember that guy?
I wonder if you can skip this. Because there's something after this, but I don't know how long it takes.
So, X5, it's a video game, seems pretty good.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than 6.
Oh,
I mean, it's even, I'm not even playing it, just watching it. I'm like, clearly it's better. X6 has a lot of just garbage going on, like...
In terms of what I'm looking for in a video game is a short, concise experience that is very tightly designed. In this game, you can sort of see the echoes of what X6 would make worse in terms of just weird gimmicks and I don't even know how to explain it. But just, it doesn't feel as refined as even X4, which, I mean, I've said my problems with X4, mostly the Sigma stages are bad, but the first 8 Mavericks in X4 are so good, it's just as good as X1 or 2.
It's funny because if you think about it, the original 6 Mega Man games, and you can really even include 7 and 8, they don't go game by game and have gimmicks, right? Like, Mega Man 3 is not like, oh, this one. I mean, they have new stuff that they add, yes. Proto Man and the Charge Shot and Dash and whatever. But they're not like, oh, yeah, Mega Man 4 is the one where every time you do a level, you slowly lose life. Or, you know, whatever. Like, just... Whereas, like, with this one, once they get to X4, they're like... I guess X4 is pretty gimmick-free, huh?
Yeah, I would say so. Other than Jet Stingray stage, which is the Jetbook stage.
But once they get to X5, they're just like, alright, we need gimmicks right now. And X6, it's like, the whole game's a gimmick. Whereas, like, Mega Man 1 through 6 were all pretty dang good.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of declining sales at the point X5 came out in 2000, so Mega Man was, like, 13 years old or something.
Yeah, but what could they expect? Because,
Yeah, but I think they were just trying to spice up the formula, but
yeah,
I think they did it in
I get it, though, but it didn't come out on the PS2. The PS2 was out at the time. Like, you bring out any game in the year 2000 on PS1, and you can't expect crazy sales. Like, even, like, FF9, which was, like, I think 2000 or so, or late 99.
That's just how Capcom handled Mega Man for a while. Like, Mega Man 6 came out in, like, 93 for the NES, and, like, the Super Nintendo came out in 90 or 91. So,
yeah,
like, that's a really late NES game. Now, I'm not knocking
Actually,
Mega Man 6.
I think Mega Man X is 90, like...
Mega Man X1 is 94.
Yeah, I think it's 94.
Because that's why we only had 3 of them on the Super Nintendo. X2 is 95,
and
X3 was
of course,
96.
X3 is either... Is it 96? I was going to say 6 or 7, because that's a real late SNES game.
And that's why... It's weird, because Capcom, like, milked Mega Man for 6 entries in the NES, but they made entirely new assets and, like, a new engine for Mega Man 7, but Mega Man 7 came out so late that they couldn't just, like...
95, yeah.
And, like, the next one that came out, Mega Man Base for Super Nintendo, that didn't even come out in America. They just reused Mega Man 8's sprite set, because Mega Man Base came out in, like, 98 or something ridiculous.
It's weird to think about that there's no Mega Man games at all for the 360 and PS3 era. Like, nothing.
I got the SA rank. The
41-24, baby.
It's pretty not bad.
Is that what we want to show us?
Oh, is that it?
Just
I thought there was a cutscene with well, they did show X with Zero's saber, I guess. But yeah, we're done. So we're done with the PS1 trilogy. I'm going to be doing another not Mega Man game next. Spencer knows what it is. And then I'll probably do Mega Man 7, maybe Maverick Hunter X.
Lads, you better get excited for this new game Trev's going to be doing. It's going to be Kino City. Oh, yeah, so literally on this, right? I don't know the exact time, but you let this play, okay, for that RNG thing I was talking about, and you get to... He shoots a shot, like, right about... I'm off on here some point. Like, right about there, like that shot, and then you, like, press start, like, right after it.
Okay.
And that's how you guarantee the RNG seat or whatever.
Yeah, probably do any percent. That's really nice for any percent, because you have to shoot off the cannon immediately to get to the Sigma stages.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you just skip all the Maverick stages. It's just like X6, kind of. Alright. We're done.
See ya, lads. Oh, yeah. Wah! Bye, shit. See ya.